Okay, EU. Keep laughing, EU. Keep smiling, EU.
Article 13 potentially undermines this creative economy, discouraging or even prohibiting platforms from hosting user-generated content.
This outcome would not only stifle your creative freedom, it could have severe negative consequences for the fans, the communities, and the revenue you have all worked so hard to create.
It's called Article 13 and it's about to become law throughout the European Union. But there's a problem. Article 13 is really controversial, and some people think it could completely change the way we share content online.
YouTube is in danger.
And I know lots of videos, similar videos such as this one, have been made in the past.
YouTube is about to end. YouTube will die.
Welcome to The Breakdown. This is the show where we break down what's happening on YouTube. Today we're talking about the European Union's new copyright directive,
aka the directive of the European Parliament and of the Council on Copyright in the Digital Single Market.
Copyright law.
If you're someone who makes online video like us or watches online video, which clearly you are because you clicked on this video, then it will affect you.
In recent months, you may have seen many of your favorite content creators and news channels talking about Article 13. So what exactly does it say? The upcoming Article 13 is the European Union's new copyright plan, which bans any content uploaded that is not originally produced by the uploader. For example, videos containing music not created by the uploader will be removed from the site. It will handicap content creators and disadvantage them in participating in online global conversations. Article 13, nicknamed as the main ban, will be able to influence any websites that host large amounts of user-generated content. Sites like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter will have to take down any content that infringes on copyright. The idea behind Article 13 is to prevent stealing of online intellectual property. However, a lot of content creators, particularly on YouTube, produce material that includes content made by other people. A prime example of this is playthroughs of copyrighted games with commentary. Content creators and corporations have openly spoken out on the main ban. YouTube had the highest number of users of any social media platform in the UK in 2016, as it was used by 85% of the population. Over 84% of adults in the United Kingdom use social media, and more than 2/3 use it daily. In order to fight against the article, YouTube started a campaign called #SaveYourInternet, which is a topic that has been touched upon by many of the site's content creators as well. YouTube claims that this article would prevent free flow of information and will specifically hurt the EU creators. Trade unions within the EU have been the voices to encourage the production of Article 13, as this will specifically protect the professional writers within the EU. Specifically, Society of Authors, UK-based Alliance for Intellectual Property, and proponents have been the leads in the conversation for Article 13. As these corporations are not on social media platforms, it's much harder for them to voice their reasons. The corporations have been writing on their personal blogs, which is only able to reach those who already have their support. Those for the article argues that it will benefit all creators and feel the EU will make exceptions to certain situations such as memes. If Article 13 passes, it would threaten hundreds and thousands of jobs, European creators, businesses, artists, and everyone they employ. Large corporations such as Google, Facebook, Reddit, and Netflix will be affected by this article. YouTube especially will take a big hit. Their chief business officer says it will potentially undermine this creative economy, discouraging or even prohibiting platforms from hosting user-generated content. YouTube creators, in particular, could find their revenues at risk if the platform is held to higher standards of liability. Copyrighted material such as images, artwork, software, excerpts from other videos, music, and parodies can all affect the content that a creator posts on YouTube. They say that the large financial burden placed on the platform is to ensure that copyright content isn't uploaded, and the easiest way to prevent it is to stop these videos from being uploaded in the first place. So, where are they now? Well, the final vote hasn't happened yet, but it's all happening between late March or early April. If it passes, many changes will go into effect. However, uploaders will still be able to complain about blocked uploads and request impartial human review. So, we ask you, what are your thoughts on Article 13? In recent news, Article 13 has officially passed within the EU. The European Parliament officially voted on the 26th of March this year. During the time of consideration about Article 13, the policy has had slight changes since then and has now been updated as Article 17. However, this policy will only take place for 2 years as a pilot. It'll be interesting to see how Article 17 comes into effect and to see if it is the doomsday of internet culture.